Hello my dear colleagues. Hope you are all safe and fine. The challenges faced by our teaching community during these lockdown times are numerous. Only a fellow faculty can understand it, especially conducting the tests. How many times we left surprised when an underperforming student suddenly scores 50 out of 50? How many times we left with no choice other than trusting the students blindly? How many times we thought about having a user-friendly application that can effectively monitor our students? This will ensure a secured and bright future of them. So, by understanding the needs of the faculty and students, we have developed an app that has the flexibility to check the sharpness of the students with objective type questions and also the versatility to test the understanding level of the students with essay type questions. Moreover, the level of misusing the online test will be minimized if not stopped, because the app has some nuances which you can understand only when you see it. And this app is not like Google Sheets, which is commonly used nowadays for conducting the examinations. But this is XApp. Come, let's check out every details of this. So, if you click the icon, you will see a dialog box like this. It will ask you, allow XApp to take pictures and record video. So, you have to press allow. So, again, you will see a dialog box asking you, allow XApp to access photos, media and files on your device. Again, you have to press allow. Now, you have to click this icon, that is this camera icon, so that a dialog box will appear on your screen asking you to attach photo. So, you can select a photo from already saved images, or you can take your own photo. So, it is better, since this application is used for the purpose of conducting examination, you can advise the students to use their own photographs for this purpose. Now, I shall choose the option pick image. You can choose either of the options. So, I am selecting this photograph from my saved files. So, you will see profile uploading. This will take a few seconds. You can use your own IDs, or you can use your Google IDs for registering into the application. So, my advice to the faculty and the students is to use their own names as the username, so that you can avoid some confusions while writing the examinations. Okay, once you register, you can see this page. So, you can see 4 options: create exam, answers, join exam and results. So, the first 2 options are for teachers and the last 2 options are for students. Select create exam. So, once you select create exam, you will see the page like this. So, you can enter the subject name here. So, now you can see a code here. So, this is the code which you have to share with your students for joining the examination. So, you can use copy code, or you can use this share symbol. So, let me use the share symbol. So, you can share this code and the subject name to your students group by using any of the social networks. So, your page will appear like this. This top half is the workspace for the teachers, and the bottom half is the place where you have to type your questions. So, while typing the question, you have 2 options. One is real time. So, if you remove this tick mark, you can see saved. So that means this application will allow you to save the questions. So now let me explain you how to save the questions. See, you can save both multiple choice questions as well as short questions and long answers. So now let me first explain you how to save a multiple choice question. So my first question is, engineering is the application of choice 1 is application of mathematics. Second choice is science. Third choice is both. And fourth choice is none of the above. So I have typed 4 choices. Now you have to choose. See here in the below box you can see the answer. So I have 4 choices. So I have to choose which answer is right. So third choice is right. So let me select this third, so that you can see the answer here. Let me set some 20 seconds for this question. So my minutes is 0, seconds is 20 seconds, and I am going to give 2 marks for this question. Timer option can strictly reduce the malpractice practiced by the students. And this step is mandatory. See, unless you select the answer, you set the time, you set the marks, you cannot move on to the next step. So now you can, since we have selected saved option, you can save this using this save symbol. The third one, saved symbol. Okay. So now your question, you can see the question in your workspace. You can see your saved question in your workspace. And if there is any mistake in the question, you can edit. You can edit using the edit option. In the same manner, you can save any number of questions, any number of multiple choice questions. Also, you can add short answers along with this multiple choice questions. So now let me explain you how to save a short answer. So now my question is, explain modular design. Okay, now see, there is no need of any choices for the short answers. So you can directly come for setting the time. So let me set the time as some 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 0 seconds. 10 marks for this question. So, and I can, let me press this saved option so that it will be saved. Now in the workspace, you can see all your saved questions. The first question was a multiple choice question. Second question is a short answer type. So you can save any such type of questions. Now if you need to delete the questions, you can delete this using this delete button also. Let me explain the third type of question which you can include in this workspace. That is, see, suppose if you need to write some formula. So sometimes there is a need for taking a photograph or pick an image. So in that case, you can use this camera option for selecting a photograph, or you can use this attach link for attaching the PDF files or images which you have already saved as the question. Okay. So you can see the attached file here. So now you can set the time and the marks. So let me set some 2 minutes for this question, some 30 seconds. So 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and I shall provide some 5 marks for this question. Now let me save this question. So you can see 3 questions in your workspace. So likewise, you can add any number of questions to the workspace. So once you have added all the questions, you can publish the question one by one. You have to publish it one by one once the time has been completed for the published question. Now, this is one way of saving your questions. Now, sometimes you may feel you need not save the questions. You will conduct the exam on the real time. If that is the case, you can click on this saved button so that your saved has been converted to real time. So if this is real time, you cannot see any of your saved options. You can type the questions one by one and you can send it to your students one by one. And one more important thing, you can mix both also, because the teachers control the time. The teachers publish the question one by one. You can select any questions either from the saved questions or from the real time. So any questions can be selected for publishing as per your wish. So that is the flexibility in this app for the teacher. So now I have shared my code to one of my students and he is going to join the examination. So let us wait. So now my student is joining the examination. So I can see a dialog box here. Someone is trying to enter the exam. I can see his name and photograph. So it is my option to add the student or to remove the student. So let me give add. So you can see tap out to continue. So let me tap out. So my student has joined. I have taken only one student. So now I am publishing my questions one by one to my student. So once I give publish, in the question section you can see send next question in 0 minutes and 10 seconds because 10 seconds is already passed out. This question is for 20 seconds. So once this time has been completed, that is time comes to 0, I can send the next question. Otherwise, this application will not allow you to send the next question. So I am going to publish my second question. So here this question has 2 minutes. Now I will end the examination. I will be pressing this flag button. So this will end the exam. Okay. Now only one student has joined in my examination. Let me click this answers. Code which I have sent for my student is the last code. So that was the time of conducting the examination. You can see the date and the time also on the right of each examination. So let me click this. That was my last exam. So only one student has joined. Name is Mohan. So let me click his name. So you can see the answers written by him. So the first question, engineering is the application of, he has written right answer. So automatically I have set the mark and the right answer. So your marks and the answer will be updated. So second was a short answer. So for short answers, for objective type, for multiple choice question, automatically the marks will be automatically updated. But for short questions, the teacher can view the answer and the teacher can give the question, add the marks. So totally 10 marks. You can give a maximum of 10 marks or you can give a minimum of 0 marks. The student can write the answer and he can attach it as a photograph or a file in the answer section, or he can type the answer on his using his keyboard. So third question was also a short answer, what is your name? So the teacher can decide how many marks he have to score. So now you can give update total so that your total marks will be updated and you can view it in the bottom left of your screen. So if you press this publish on the bottom right of the screen, the results will be published to your students and your student can view his marks and his results. Now, you can press back so that you can see summary of exam. So if you click summary of examination, you can see the serial numbers, that is how many students have joined your examination, their name with register numbers or something, however you have fed it to the application. Then you can see how many marks each student has scored. So now I have only one student, so I can see only one marks. So if there are some 20 or 25 students, you can view the marks of all these students and you can save it as a PDF. You can give save as PDF. It will be saved in the exam conductor folder in your mobile as PDF. So that you can be viewed in the files. Go to internal storage. So there will be a folder like called exam conductor. You click on the exam conductor. So you can see the date of the examination. So the examinations conducted at the last is this. The first one is the last examination. Okay, so let me click this. So you can view this as a PDF file also. You can save and view as a PDF file.